Hi everyone, welcome back for another episode with Chaz's Lifestyle. Today I'm going to show you how I create these classic wontons. So here I have some softened cream cheese. Now you want to make sure your cream cheese is very softened. This is a very classic recipe. You go ahead and add some powdered sugar to give it some more sweetness. Okay, and then we're just going to mix that up very well. Now with wontons, you can add anything you want. Be creative when you're making wonton. Now, like I said, these are the classic ones, but people add crab meat to it. They add a vegetable filling to it. They add so many things. It's similar to egg rolls and stuff like that. But these are the smaller wontons that I love. It's the perfect appetizer, the perfect snack. You have it with the sweet chili sauce, or you can actually create a sauce, and it's amazing. So I do have one egg. This is for my egg wash. Now we're gonna whisk this. So on parchment paper, I have some vegan wonton wrappers. If you can find a different kind, that's perfect, but these are the ones that my local grocery store had in store. So I'm going to take a couple of these, probably about 6 to 8 of these. Now with the mixture that I have, and I will have all of my ingredients listed down below, these make a little bit more. So you can make about 15 to 20 of these. Like I said, it's the perfect appetizer or it's the perfect snack. So next I'm going to start by adding just about a teaspoon, nothing too major, of that mix in the middle of the wonton wraps. Okay, so that's my last little filling. Now I'm going to add the egg wash with my finger. You can use a little brush if you have that as well, but I feel using your finger is just better because these are smaller, so you don't want to add too much. So I will be making the triangle shapes. As people know, the wontons, you can make several different shapes. Like I said, have fun with it. It's very fun, especially when you're doing it with family or friends. So I'm just gonna go ahead and create a triangle type shape. And I'm just ensuring that these sides are sticking together very well. And that is the key. Now my oil is preheated on 340. The reason why I don't do 350 because I don't want them to get too crispy, but I want them to fry evenly. So now I will be continuing on doing the rest of my wontons and let you guys just watch. Now for me personally, I truly enjoyed making these. It was pretty fun making a new shape, instead of the regular classic shape. It was just nice. Look how pretty that looks. And you can also freeze these for a while. Now you can have it in your refrigerator for less than a week if you would like to use them later, or I prefer, freezing them, and you can freeze them for weeks, really months. Just make sure that you have them in a sealed bag when you're freezing them. I also wanted to take my time showing you all how I do this, just in case people who really want to make this, if you're new to it, that you know exactly how to do it. Ensure you don't add too much filling. That is the key. If you add too much filling, it will seek out on the sides, which when you're frying, it will open up, and that oil will get into the wonton and ruin it. So it's just very important the way you seal it and how much filling you add. So they're ready. Perfect. Oh my gosh, look at that. So cute and perfect for an appetizer. So like I said, I will be frying these about on 350 or 340 to 350. My oil is preheated and it's ready. So now I'm dropping them in. You want to make sure you space them out, and as you drop them in, shake them, give them a little shake to ensure nothing sticks. Now you want to keep an eye out on these because you want to make sure they fry evenly. So you will see me, I will be turning them with a wooden spatula just to ensure that they cook perfectly. Now the reason why mine come out a little crispy on the sides, which is perfectly fine, it actually added so much flavor, is because using the egg wash. Now if you just use water, that might help, but I prefer the egg wash because it sticks better and it seals perfectly. So as you can see, as they're browning, I went ahead and turned them as they're cooking, and I'm only going to fry them to my liking. I want them pretty much golden brown to a tannish color. If you decide to make this recipe, be sure to tag me on Instagram at Chaz's Cuisine Story. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not a part of the lifestyle already, and comment down below another recipe you would like to see.